Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 17 of our Enigmatica 6 Let's Play, where today I'm trying to figure out how I want to do something. So, if we go in here and we go look at our cardboard box, you can see I picked up that blaze spawner that was in the nether. And I didn't get a whole bunch of blaze rods, I just got 9. But we picked it up, which means we can make a spawner room somewhere here at our base. And that's what I'm struggling with here. I'm trying to figure out, where do I want to put this spawner room? Ideally, that mountain would be a little closer and a little steeper or something, and I could dig into it and we can just build it into the mountain, and then it's like encased in the mountain where the mobs spawn and everything, like the mines of Moria and everything. But it's over there and it's not a very steep grade, so it'd be kind of a pain to build into. So I'm thinking we're gonna put it down in our mine area. I don't want it in our basement because, well, I don't want it in our basement. Our basement's for basementy stuff. The only problem with this is that twofold. We need to be able to collect the drops, which that should be fairly easy. We can use a hopper into a chest. And eventually we're going to have, again, an ender chest set up so that it all imports into our refined storage system. Experience is going to be another issue. I do not think that there is an experience hopper. Something that can pick up the experience. Oh, insightful crystal. What is this? Oh, this is new from thermal. This is a new bottle of enchanting. Well, I'll be. We're going to add that to our to-dos. Thermal used to have the Tome of Knowledge, which was a way to store experience, so you didn't lose it on your death and everything, and you could pull experience in and out as needed. But they haven't had anything since 1.16, but this Insightful Crystal looks like it's pretty much the replacement. Use to transfer experience to the crystal. Use while yeah, it's literally the exact same thing. It looks like, just it's a crystal now instead of a book. Well, that's fantastic. But we don't have an experience hopper. So if we let this thing run, it's going to drop orbs. Now the orbs will clump up into big sizes and everything, but it can cause lag and gen issues, or like TPS issues. So it's something to keep in mind. We're probably going to do it anyway because, again, it's just me on this server, you can say, my world and everything. So we'll let it be. But if you're playing on a server, it may not be something you want to do unless you can have something collect the experience for you. I'm also, in the interim, not sleeping. I need phantoms to come, because part of this process is I need the player damage trap, and in order to get the player damage trap, I need a phantom membrane. But the player damage trap damages mobs that touch it with player damage. Mobs killed will drop experience and loot. Can be disabled with a redstone signal, can be waterlogged. Mobs can spawn on and in it. We don't need them to spawn on it, because they're going to spawn in the room and everything, and then we're going to vector plate push them in. But, yeah. So that's where we're at with this. So the question is, where do I want to put it? Because the spawner needs quite a bit of room. I need to have I need to have 4 blocks above the spawner. 4 blocks, basically 4 blocks all the way around the spawner, so that it has its max size to be able to, well, spawn in. So I don't like the way that this looks. This is kind of like a new wall here. So let's just get rid of all that. So I guess we can go a little bit lower. Let's say like here. I just don't want to dig into our enchanting area. And then we can... I forgot, I'm not able to... For some reason, I'm not able to change my sizing on this. And it makes me wonder if I lost my upgrade in here, because it's only letting me do 1x1 mining. If you remember, maybe like 4 or 5 episodes back that happened. And no, it should be able to. Like, what if let's take them all out. Okay, and then put everything back. There, see? Yeah, for some reason I had to cycle it. It would not let me do it earlier. But anyway, so now we're on 7x7 mining. Yeah, it was back when we were doing the mechanism and getting the hydrogen and everything. That's when I noticed that issue and then completely forgot about it subsequently. All right, so let's start, let's say here. And we're just going to mine out a decent sized little area here. Oh, what I didn't want to do is run into a cave. Is this like really a cave? That looks like a cave. That's natural scoria. Scoria, where are you? You look like scoria. Yeah, but now it's no longer natural, so it's not going to have those color striations. Which is a little unfortunate, because now it kind of looks out of place. But, oh my goodness, that was not intended. Son of a gun. Alright, well, let's see what we can do here. Let's... just need to get this area, like, flat enough. Okay. So, and actually, to be honest, this is going to be our killing room. Or this is going to be our spawning room. Our killing room is actually going to be even lower. I don't know if I like this. I'm going to be honest. I don't know how I like this. Because what's going to happen is we're going to have our mob spawn in here, right? So we're going to have to put our spawner like center of this room. Bam, it's going to float here. And then we're going to have the mobs. They're going to come. They're going to get pushed. They're going to have to drop down a hole. And then we're going to need a killing hole for the mobs. So this is not necessarily going to work for us unless we can go up higher. I mean, the mobs don't have to drop far, but it'd be nice to come into this room here. Bam, the mobs are here. They had dropped down from above. So how could we do this? So this is going to be, so for example, the mobs are going to drop here, right? So what we need is we're going to have a gap. This is where the mobs are going to fall. And then this can be built back up. And they don't need to fall far, but they have to have that gap that I was talking about, a 4x4 gap. This is where a building gadget would come in handy. Okay, so if we have this, mobs are going to come and they are going to fall. And again, they don't need to fall from that far. Like, they don't need to be all the way up there. They're going to fall there. We'll put a vector plate here. This will be the killing floor. Bam, bam, bam. So let's say they fall 3 blocks. They come down, so they will come from here. Okay. So this is going to be the floor. So I cleared out way too much unnecessarily. I did not think ahead of time. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll fix it. Okay, so this is going to be, okay, mobs are going to get pushed, blah, 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 blah. They're going to come through here. We need to have, this is going to all be like, this is going to be a wall. This will be there. Because they're going to fall there. So that goes there. So mobs come here. This is the floor. So that is this level. I'm curious if our feral flare lantern that we have over there is actually going to inhibit this. We may actually end up having to put torches in here in this area and not the feral flare lantern. Okay, so this is our killing room. So then what we need to do, they're going to come here and they are going to fall here. So this is going to have another layer to this wall. They're going to fall down here. So one, oh, son of a gun. This thing is so fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is going to be where the mob spawner is 1, 2, 3, 4. So then we need to go up 4. Actually, we need to go up 8 because this is going to have to sit in the center of this room. So let's see if we have enough before we get to the outside. And I realize now I should have been on my larger mining mode. 7x7 too much? 7x7 is perfect. Okay. So if we say the mob spawner is here, that is a gap of 1, 2, 3. Does that need to be up one more? I think it does. I think we need to make this room just one bigger. So this needs to go up one more. Darn it. Okay. Not intended. Remember, folks, make sure you're on the right mining mode before you, oh my goodness, destroy everything. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the mob spawner is going to go there. So mob spawner's here. So there's a gap of 4. 1, 2, 3. Need to go out one more on this. And I'm going to assume I need to do the same on this side. And then in the back, 1, 2, 3. Yep, same here. Actually, I'm going to need to go 2 this way so I can bring that into the center. Okay. So this is now going to be center. We clear all this out, and we're going to have ourselves a nice little mob spawning room. Full of light, because it just keeps coming. Thank goodness we haven't run into like an actual like cave that we have to actually dig through. Or backfill. We've been on the outskirts of all the caves, which is great. You know what would have been handy for this, and would have been smart initially, is my destruction gadget that I forgot I had. Could have just cleared this whole space out in one go with that. Oh well. Hindsight's 20/20, they say. Who they are and why they say that, I don't know. But that's what they say. All right, so that should be, in theory, I'm going to pick a different color block for this. I don't think we have any. Yeah, we have Gabbro. Okay, so that is no longer centered in the room. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam. Yeah, it's a 9x9. So that is 1, 3, 4. So spawner will go here. And ideally, what I'll have here, if I can, I can't access this, can I? No. I'd put a slab here, not a block, and it can go underneath the slab. But okay, so spawner is there. So then, if we Gabbro again, 1, 2, 3, 4, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and finally 1, 2, 3. Need to go up one more on the ceiling. Okay. But that gives us our spawner room. I also need to make a path here to get to this because we can make this work with a redstone signal so that we can turn it on and off without having to, you know, we can turn our spawner on and off. And this spawner can also, since we have a cardboard, we can swap this spawner out. So say we find, I don't know, we go find a dungeon down below and we find an Enderman spawner. Well, we can swap it out for an Enderman spawner. Let's just do that. So if we have enough blazes, oh look, Enderman spawner. We can get, you know, I mean, whatever spawner we want. We just have to find the actual spawner. I think there are dungeons in this. If we can find a dungeon, we may be able to find an Enderman spawner, which would be pretty nice. We don't have to worry about ender pearls either. Okay, so that is our spawner. It's going to go right there. Mobs are going to come in here. This floor is going to be vector plated. They're going to come here. Mobs are going to drop down, and this will be the killing zone. So let's build up a wall of scoria here. So basically that whole area back here is pointless, but I ain't filling it in, so it can just stay there. It don't matter to me. Mobs shouldn't be able to spawn down there. That area is lit up. And if I need to go back and light it up with torches because we have to get rid of our... I'm not doing very good at placing these blocks at all. Okay, so the mobs are going to come and they're going to fall down there. So this is going to be encased as well. Mobs will land here. Bam, killing area. All right. In theory, this should work. I hope this works. Or all this work is going to be for naught. All right, well, I'll fill all that back in later. So mobs are gonna come spawn here, bam. They're gonna come here. I'm actually gonna make this one higher so that it can support an Enderman if needed. It's gonna drop down there, bam. And we can go ahead and an Enderman would be 3 tall, but a blaze would not be. Because the blaze is gonna come here. We'll figure that out in a second. Okay, so they're gonna come here. So what I want is like a little doorway so that we can go in. I can turn the spawner on and off as needed. So let's just build a little bit of a path down. To our room here. I just now realized I cannot see a thing. Is this our room? Kind of. I'm gonna go a little lower. So I want my doorway to be like here. Oh, you can fill all this back in. So we come up here, and then we can go that way. Yeah. So we go this way, and we can come up here, go this way, and bam. There we go. Okay. I think that looks good. Let's make sure that this is lit up so that we don't have any mobs spawning here. Okay. Okay. So there we go. There's our little egress into that area. I said I was going to fill this in later, but now it's kind of bothering me, so. And it's not too hard. Okay, so killing area right here. Bam. This will be 3 high so that Enderman can come. So we'll just do this. I'm going to put like, I don't know. This can still be our killing area, can't it? Yeah, we'll figure it out. So the mobs are going to go in there. They're going to come down here, and we're going to kill them. Bam, bam. There's going to be a hopper here and a chest and all kinds of good stuff. So that is our basic setup for our room. Now we need to work on getting the getting our door set up here, so that way we can close that off. We need to get our mob spawner set up with a switch. So if we look at spawner and we look at Apotheosis, if we go over here to our spawner modification, we should have one that enables redstone control. So we just need to put our spawner down and a redstone comparator, and that'll make it so we can turn our spawner on and off. So let's grab our spawner, or I'm sorry, grab our cardboard box, and we can put this down now. Slab. We just need some stone slabs. I'm also going to want a door. Sure, dark oak door will do. My farm actually scared me. I was like, what the heck is moving there? So if we go down here, we pop into here, and we put a slab down on top of this. We can then get rid of this, and then we can put our cardboard box here. And we're going to have to be quick with this so that we don't get any spawns. Cardboard box, shift click, and then we... Oh, nope. Don't tick accelerate your spawner. My bad, that almost was a mess. So we don't have to worry about it. So now if we put a lever on there, it'll start running. So if we take a lever and we slap it on that bad boy, you'll see there, blazes. And since, like I said, we have cardboard, we can always pick that back up. But now we have easy access to our mob spawner and be able to turn it on and off, which is fantastic. So let's put a door down there. So then we can come in, grab it, leave. Okay, so that is the spawner. And if we put sugar on there, we can make it spawn faster. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to get vector plates on the floor here, and then have the mobs get pushed this way. They're going to drop down, vector plate, killing plate here. And then the killing plate will be here. We're going to have a hopper here to collect all the drops, and it's going to be good. We're going to be set up. So what I want to do is let's get the hopper in place. Let's get the killing area designed, and then we can worry about the rest. So you want to use hoppers to extract items from a side or other than the bottom of an inventory? Can we just use this? This sounds like it'd be great because it's fast. So we want that. We're going to want a chest. Let's grab an iron chest. We're going to want some glass. It's nice to be able to see what's going on. Let's craft a stack of glass. We have the sand, right? I think we had like 800 sand. Well, not after all those upgrades. Those upgrades took a lot. Glass. And slabs. Do we have any stone? I do. Let's get our stone. Let's make some more slabs. That way we can set this up. Okay. So we're going to go down here and we're going to set up our slabs. So this is the killing zone. The hopper is going to go here. Now here's the question. Will the player thingy be able to go, oops, on the hopper? On this hopper? Good question. I don't have an answer to it. Iron chest. So if I put something in you, mode, normal hopper, no problems. Do I need to put you down second? Huh. Can't get it to attach to that. But I want it facing up. Yeah, you have to. I need the Enigmatica wrench, which I don't have because I don't have any pressure for it. So, all right. These do seem to be great, but let's do regular hoppers instead. No, how'd they get into my offhand? Let's just do a regular hopper and use that instead. If I put this here, bam, now it'll connect there. And if I put, say, this zinc in there, it'll extract. Okay, cool. So the hopper is going to be there. We're going to have a player vector plate here. Damager is going to be here. So let's set up some. We want slab, slab, slab. So that way mobs can't see us. And then we can have this be glass. So we can see the mobs coming down. And we don't need that slab anymore, nor that slab anymore. So mobs should come down there. They won't see us, and we can, you know, wacha, manually for now. Items will drop into there, and we're good to go. Does that need to be there? No. That kind of doesn't look good without it, so that's fine. Okay. So now we just need our vector plates. So in order to get the vector plates, we need black dye. I do not have anything that can make black dye at the moment. We need stuff like Botania flowers, black dye. That's going to require branch coral, wither roses, branch coral, shadow plant, ink sacs, of course, black roses, mushrooms, Botania flowers, or blackberries, basically. So what I'm going to do in between episodes here, we're going to go and get some roses or whatever we can find that can make black dye. Hopefully, I don't know how many nights I haven't slept, but hopefully we'll be able to get the player or the phantom membranes, and we can continue on with our mob spawner adventure. And this is going to set us up, like I said, in the future. We can go find an Enderman spawner. We can go find a, you know, zombie, whatever. I mean, it doesn't matter. Whatever spawners we can find, we'll be able to put them in there and get everything going. So yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.